Like it to curl up just a little bit. Boom, boom, and get all of them. Is that any good? Wanted it up just a hair to see if they can get the double. There's one, there's two, and there they go. The shooter backs up and almost out of the rings. Yes, out of the rings. Glenn Howard with a peach. Did they lose it? Did they leave it too long? They left it too long, and it clicks the guard and moves out the back. They lost it at the last second. And the rain is over. The rain is over. Greg Balston skips Team Vice to the 2014 Travelers Tankard. Final stone of the 10th end. Can Martin run it back, create a double, and win another championship? Nothing on the brooms yet. Nothing on the brooms yet. Wants a little curl. There's one, and oh, just below, just low, and out the back. And Cooey scores one more. The double was there, but it didn't curl up enough for them. And guess what? Kevin Cooey has his revenge. After an 11-end loss last year, he has come back and beaten Kevin Martin to win the 2014 Alberta Boston Pizza Cup. The Lacombe Recreation and Leisure Complex is home to the Alberta Boston Pizza Cup 2014 edition. It's a frigid day outside, and we welcome you inside the Barnett Arena, home of this final action between Kevin Martin and Kevin Cooey, coming up in just moments from Sportsnet here in Alberta. Hello, everyone. I'm Don Landry, along with Rich Hart. And Rich, we've been here before. In fact, last year we were here and had a thriller between these two gentlemen. There's an easy way to get to the final and a hard way. Kevin Martin took the easy way. Kevin Cooey took the hard way.
Yeah, Kevin Cooey sure did. He's on a roll now, though, isn't he? That was his fourth win in a row. He's going for 5 this afternoon. It's an uphill battle, though. Kevin Martin and his team have looked sharp all week.
12 teams in this triple knockout format, and then you get down to the Page playoff system where 1 versus 2, you get a second chance to get into the final if you missed your first. Martin went directly to the final, and you see Kevin Cooey defeating Charlie Thomas in the 3 versus 4 game, and that set up this morning's semifinal between Team Blanford and Team Cooey, and it was Kevin Cooey who was able to pull away in the late stages.
Yeah, very close game, tied playing 9. You see here Kevin Cooey on his first in the 9th end. He's got a difficult double takeout, probably a 6-foot roll. He's got to get it all the way out of the house. See this, no mistake, hits it perfectly. Gets it out, leads to a missed double opportunity by Blanchford. Kevin Cooey draws for 2 and really seals the deal.
And then this last night, again in that 1 versus 2 game, Matt Blanford versus Kevin Martin, and here he comes out of the hack, one of his three of his threes that he had.
Yeah, that's exactly right. Lots of offense from Team Martin. 3 3-enders last night. Didn't have any trouble scoring points, generating offense. I think you'll look for the same thing out of Team Martin again today, right from the get-go.
Kevin Martin, Kevin Cooey coming up in just a moment, but right now we'd like to welcome the third member of our broadcast crew. Here's Tara Sloan.
Thanks, guys. If you look at the list of provincial champions over the past years today, this is the matchup everybody was hoping for.
Kevin Martin in search of yet another Alberta title. Kevin Cooey has other ideas. The final of the Alberta Boston Pizza Cup is next. There's a good look at the Alberta Boston Pizza Cup. Tough to get your name on that unless your first name is Kevin. Good thing both finalists are indeed named Kevin, Martin, and Cooey. Let's meet the teams brought to you by White Owl Whiskey from Highwood Distillers. First team Cooey. Nolan Thiessen throws lead stones. Carter Rycroft is the second. Pat Simmons, the former Saskatchewan skip, throws third stones. Kevin Cooey is the skip. And Team Martin, Ben Hebert at lead, Mark Kennedy at second. One of the most powerful sweeping duos on their front end. Dave Nedwin is the new third, of course, after a longtime third John Morris went to BC to skip a team. And Kevin Martin, the old bear, looking for his 13th Alberta Championship here this afternoon. Final few slides out there. The bagpiper is leaving the premises. Well, I hope not the premises. Stay indoors. It's chilly here. It's perfect for curling. Outside, as I mentioned, frigid out there. Minus 26, minus 27, somewhere in there, Rich. But that's great for curling ice. You open a couple of doors and the dry, cold air comes in and makes it for perfect pedaling.
February in Lacombe. I think it gets cold. There's a look at Kevin Cooey, who, again, coming through the hard way for the second time. He did this last year as well. Got to the final through the C flight. And again, if you win A, you win on the Thursday night. You can get to the 1-2 game. You can win as well, or you only need to win 5 games to win the championship, which is, of course, the case, which is what has happened ever since they've gone to this format. Every champion has won that A final, then won the Saturday night game, and then won the championship. Cooey tried to upset that apple cart last year, couldn't do it. He'll try again this year. And there's Kevin Martin, of course, who's dropping hints about maybe hanging up the slider in the next couple of years, if not sooner.
Kev.
Nolan Thiessen about to get it underway for us, the 33-year-old in the long-time lead for Kevin. Yes, you can, Nolan. I'm giving Nolan Thiessen permission to throw that first stone. We can get underway here in the 2014 Alberta Boston Pizza Cup. And we are away. Going to mix it up in the first end. What's your prediction, Rich?
Well, yeah, it looks like it. I think they're looking at playing a tight center guard to start off here, which is good for us, good for our viewers. Kevin Cooey doesn't want to waste any time. Wants to get a chance to force Team Martin to 1 here in the first and try to make a deuce in the second and go from there.
Yep, go.
That's the game plan.
Right up, Pat. Split center.
We saw Kevin Martin in his rink last night in the 1-2 game versus Blatford and his team.
Really close.
Looked sharp.
Really close.
One going away, a lot of big ends.
Line's fine. Wall there, Kev.
Ben Hebert, 30 years old, long-time lead for this team, of course. 7 Brier appearances in his career, and gunning for number 8 here today.
I think 3 of those Briers was actually with Pat Simmons out of Saskatchewan. 06, 07, 04, 05, 06, I believe it was.
To the button, and the game is afoot here in the first end.
Yeah, nice start by the Leads. Big shot here by Nolan. To try to lock this right on the button.
5.
Go in.
5.
Hard line.
Line's good. Gotta go in.
Line's good. Get it there.
Take a look.
We saw some stones lost
Take a look.
in the semifinal. That was a little later on in the game, however, though, with some pebble breaking down, perhaps. But we did see some come up short, surprisingly short to the players.
Yeah, we're going to have to watch for that for sure, and so will the players, obviously, Don. They're going to have to throw it. But yeah, around the 5th, 6th, 7th end, right in that time period, edge of the forefoot in, the ice definitely seemed to slow up.
We can wait.
Players struggled with draw weight. We saw 3 or 4 missed draws in the last 3 or 4 ends of the game.
Players familiar with the sheet, of course, because Kevin Cooey played on it this morning. Kevin Martin played on it last night. We've got a switcheroo in stones, though, don't we? These stone colors. As Cooey was playing the red stones this morning, and he gets yellow for the fine. And they are stacking up in the house behind that one center guard.
Try and just get it. Hair across. No, it's hair across. Top 8.
Carter Rycroft with his first of this final.
He looks pretty close. Real close, yeah. 5, 6.
Whoa, then. Whoa, then. Lot of room. Where is it?
5.
Just for weight.
Do it.
No, line sucks.
Yeah, this one needs to curl, Don. Looked like he might have straightened this one a bit.
Where that just
Needs to come in hard at the end here.
Trying to warp it a little bit now.
Yeah.
Weight was very good.
Perfect weight, just curled enough at the end. So he's frozen to at least half of that top one.
Yeah.
So Kevin's going to make a play now.
Okay. At least leave it as our color. That would be good. Well, you got to be hair high. You're rolling to a corner.
I think so.
You think this is going to curl at all? Later
in
in the game, it wouldn't.
Yeah, but we've thrown quite a bit already. Like we pounded a bunch of bends right down middle.
Okay. Yeah, I should just run normal, Mark. Okay. Hair high.
Mark Kennedy, 5 Brier appearances for that young man with his first in this final.
Curled a little bit on him here. Across the face.
Okay, good throw.
Curled.
Run back is instead of peel.
Pat, might be a little scratch there. I had something under my slider. Just right here. It's in here somewhere. I think I got her just right here.
Kennedy saying he thought he had something under his slider. Some of the players had went out to do a little housekeeping.
Yep, early.
2.5.
Hard to clean.
So trying to put this guard back. 2.5, you heard them called there, which is just halfway to tight guard.
Almost 3. 2.5.
Okay, got a curl. Go. Go all you got. Go! Go hard. Hard, Nolan. Go, 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 go. Okay.
Yeah. Kill it,
With,
Mark. You don't have enough to kill it. Good hack.
Okay. Yeah, it's got to be good hack to get it out of there.
And hey, if we chip the guard, watch the roll of ours in. Okay. Hack weight.
That guard did not curl quite enough, and
for a good hack to
it's
kill
left the rock in the top 8 foot exposed. Kevin's going to try to rattle the ones in the house, hit the top yellow, roll the shooter open. This will leave 3 reds in the house. This one's over curled again.
Might slide in here.
Clicks on the guard, knocks it out of play, and
I think it will.
maybe spinning back to the house. Yes, no, yes! The magic stone. I want a piece of that.
That is fairly big, that rock hanging around over there. You can see there's a good chance these ones in the middle here could all be gone at some point. Well, you can see it looking like Kevin Cooey's actually going to make a play on it.
Maybe make this.
Unless you can get rid of it.
Well, you can. It's not easy, though. You don't really want to do this, right?
Right.
Just play the roll. It's going to be fresh out here, Pat.
Throw it up.
Yeah.
Just make sure we stick. Hard. Yep. Real hard. Hard!
Pat Simmons out of the wing. The hit for the roll. To the button, behind the button, and out the back. Missed it by that much.
You see this rock coming down. He just hit a little thin. This rock comes across the button right behind shot stone and out.
Control.
The back of the house.
Okay. This one will sit right in front of it.
Are you trying to lose our back one?
Yeah.
Okay.
You can't keep it around, eh?
Well, you could if you throw back line.
But not with board?
Nope.
Okay, whatever you like.
Control.
Stick the shooter, Dave.
Who's the new guy?
Little big.
That's 4-time Brier champion Dave Nedwin, of course, joining Team Martin for the Olympic run and now a provincial run.
Close, though. Whoa. Yep.
Oh, perfect. Nice.
Poke one stone
Good
out
shot,
the back. Rearrange the angles a little bit.
That didn't work.
Well, we had to curl.
There you see last year's vice, of course, John Morris, lower left-hand corner. And it was not long after that they went to the Brier with high hopes, a hometown Brier for Kevin Martin in Edmonton. Didn't go very well. There, Dave pops in. Dave Nedwin. Didn't go very well, of course. They did end up just missing the playoffs, but then things weren't going well the rest of the season, the Players' Championship in Toronto, and it was decided that there would be a parting of the ways. And John Morris headed over the Rockies into BC and now skips a team that has a chance at a BC championship, which of course you'll be able to see on Sportsnet a little later on today.
board up.
Yeah, definitely big.
Yeah, after that game we saw here last year where Team Martin won the province, went on to the Brier, they got off to a horrible start. I believe they were 1-4 to start the Brier. Battled back, beat Glenn Howard in the last game of the round robin to go 7-4, but they were still one game short of the playoffs. And that was sort of the beginning of the end for that team, I believe. John Morris, as you pointed out, moved on to BC.
Later on tonight, the 2014 CDI BC Men's Provincial Curling Final does pit Team Morris. John Morris versus Jason Montgomery, 7 o'clock Eastern on Sportsnet East, Ontario West, and Pacific.
Good.
Dave Nedwin with a run. Boom, boom, and out the back, out the side, gets rid of a couple.
Nice shot by Dave. That, you see it here again. Hard sweeping, holding the line, hit it perfectly. Now that yellow rock that's over on the tee line actually prevents the possibility of a double takeout. So there is no double available for Team Cooey. We just play the hit and stay over here on this other rock.
And then the 5, is that what the typical order?
Hope for a double possibility on his next.
Kind of weight you throwing? Control. Okay.
Kevin Cooey, his first in the first end.
Whoa! Whoa! No, can't.
Really straight spot.
Can't.
Hanging a little, would like it to come up just a little bit. That's enough to keep it in the rings, rolls it a little bit, and there's that double you were talking about.
Yeah, I think you'll see Kevin draw if he is shot stone. They're just double checking here to see who's shot stone.
Yeah, I think it's us.
If he,
Okay. And if it, if it overcurls a bit, we can sit there or here.
Like the freeze is perfect. If you're
Yeah, I
wide,
don't
if you're
want
if
to
you
overcurl.
line
I don't
8
like
foot,
I don't like speed here.
if they could get it back to the same
It's
place,
very
would be
close to right
perfect.
here.
Then there would be no double available.
My hack waiter, you guys stuck it
Kevin
the whole way right on this
motioned
line.
just to draw the
I
tee
bet you
line,
the speed's close.
which again is a very difficult double.
You don't have to move it, eh? We're shot.
Just double checking. I think we're good, Mark.
Okay.
Well, you want to be sure in this
I think
situation
so.
because you can tap it back if you had to. If you weren't sure 100% who was shot, the best thing would be to draw to the yellow and just try to tap it an inch, take the guesswork out of it. But Dave Nedwin is very confident they are shot stone, so they're playing the straight draw.
I did.
Kevin Martin with his first stone in this 2014 championship
T-line. Yep.
with hammer and I believe line 1.
Hard, really curling. Hard. Hard, really curling.
This one is really busting off the center line.
Good. You can bounce a bit. You're good. You're good. Sit. Thanks, Jeff. Good shot. Ouch. Good throw. Didn't want to take it on.
I could have let it curl a little more.
Most of the same.
I like the same weight, yeah.
Let's give it a chance, eh?
Yeah.
Can't roll into yours frozen? Sit there for a shot?
Are we?
Like, what do you want to leave? You want to leave him a wide open hit?
I thought he was playing the roll.
I don't know if we're counting that.
Yeah, I'm not sure. It's close.
Geez, if you roll,
If yeah.
I don't know. It's a whole
I
rock.
think like it's gonna get to about the same as this, don't you think?
Yeah, I think
you
it's
never
just too
sit there
far.
shot rock, man. That's can't get rid of it.
That looks like 1-2 for Martin to me.
Yeah, it is 1-2 for Martin. What they're looking at is whether
the
there's a
call?
possibility to hit this red roll to the high side, so to the broom
So we're hitting
side,
rolling
towards
back
the board, hit the other yellow, the high yellow,
get behind
and
it,
sit
you
in
can't
front,
run
frozen
behind.
on his own yellow. They don't think they'll be shot rock.
Same
So
weight, no more.
I believe he's changed his shot. They're going back to the hit and roll behind the center line red.
Same.
Whoa.
Clean. Whoa. Clean. Yep. Yes. 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 Hard.
This one's really busting hard.
Hard. No roll.
Catch a piece, catch a roll to the back of the rings.
Come on. Keep her going. Keep her going.
Does this one spin back? No, it does not. Wondering if it might have one of those magic rock tendencies and spin back into the 8-foot. Didn't.
So good attempt by Kevin Cooey, but that rock rolls too far and has left a really straightforward draw for 2. Kevin Martin in the first end.
Yes.
Final stone of the first end. Kevin Martin with a draw for two.
Okay.
Hebert and Kennedy down low, working those brooms.
Have a look. Have a look.
Okay,
Have a
on the
look.
button,
You're
guys, on
good.
the
You're
button,
good. You're
on the
good.
button.
Back four now.
You're good. You're good.
Back four now. Perhaps they didn't need to go on it quite so hard, I guess, is the point. Landed in the paint in the right spot. Get two. That's how you open up a game on the right foot. It's a two spot for Kevin Martin, the defending champ. Has the early lead at the 2014 Alberta Boston Pizza Cup Championship.